I was the other day I was walking back from the gym and I smelled like a bonfire or something, like fire. I don't like that.
Yeah,
and I was thinking, I was like, ooh, that smells like autumn to me.
Like camp.
Yeah, but then I was like, wait, but I feel like that's a summer smell. Like, I feel like in the beginning of summer, you smell like the bonfires, and you're like, oh, people are outside grilling. I smell the fire. That's a summer thing. Is that a summer thing or an autumn thing, smelling a fire? Or is it just when you smell it, it's that season? Like, if I smelled a fire in the dead of winter, I'm like, fireplace is on. Winter, it's cold. That's a winter smell.
Maybe it's cold outside.
Yeah, I think fire is any season. You're like, that's that season smell. Like every season has its fire smell.
I'm very confused on what your question is. So,
what do you think about this fire smell? What
smell,
season do you think of when you smell fire?
Whatever season it is.
I don't think that's my point, though.
I don't think fire is a one season element.
I disagree,
you know
but I
mean?
disagree. I think it is every season element, but at the same time, it tells you that season. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Do you see? Are you
I'm
with
trying
me here?
to feel you. I am finding it difficult, though.
You're not. You don't see what I'm saying.
So it's the summertime.
Okay, right. Let's paint a picture.
Yeah,
it's
the
summertime.
Yeah,
it's like, let's say it's Memorial Day weekend, right after Memorial Day weekend.
It would have to be
get
late.
Hot.
Yeah, but it would have to be later in the night.
Later in the night,
because no one sets a day fire in
Who
the
would
summer.
do such a thing, right? It's later in the night. Maybe you're walking by the beach, right? And you smell a fire. You're like, ooh, someone's having a bonfire on the beach. They're doing marshmallows, like summer. Oh, they're making some wieners.
Yeah,
someone's
got a guitar. They're singing "Kumbaya."
Right, they're doing some. I was about to say aerobics, and I obviously meant acoustics, but I was going to say aerobics. They're doing some acoustics. Maybe they're singing. Yeah, Kumbaya. How you doing?
Okay.
What a summer moment.
Sure.
You're like, summer.
Right.
This is summer. Okay, right? Summer. That now you're associating that fiery smell with summer.
Okay.
We've all been at a summer bonfire. You got sunburned at one.
Right.
We were there together, right? That's a summer memory. Okay. Now it's winter. It's snowing. Right?
Yeah.
Someone's got their wood-burning stove on, heating up the house, the cabin. The cabin's getting heated up with a little fireplace.
Maybe they just have a fireplace, yeah.
Maybe they got a fireplace.
Yeah.
You were walking down the street, it's freezing, you're bundled up, you got a beanie on, but like it's a nice little nip in the air. It's like your cheeks are cold, but it's
nice. You
nice.
smell some fire, and you're like,
you smell some, you're like, oh, that smells warm.
I could use a cup of tea and maybe put a sweater on.
Could use some hot cocoa with a little blanket next to that fireplace. Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe...
Yeah, I feel that.
Nuzzle up next to the missus.
Yeah.
Dog on the lap.
Okay.
What a winter memory that now became. Same smell. Do you feel where I'm at?
What the fuck are you talking about? Lydia, do you know what he's talking about?
She knows what I'm talking about. You're an idiot. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Are you saying they're different smells?
They're the same smell. It's my point. But when you smell it, it's that season immediately. Because it is that season, I guess, in the moment. You know what I'm trying to say.
So you're saying that sometimes you're just like, maybe I got it.
You get it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're Joe, you're just coasting through life sometimes, and you're just like not even paying attention to what's going on or anything at all.
I feel like you're taking context clues. You're building a fucking different scenario.
Listen, I'm trying to interpret.
All right.
This is my interpretation of what you just said.
Feels attackful.
So I'm Joe, and I have like barely any thoughts in my brain.
And there is a pong game going on in my skull.
And then all of a sudden, what's that smell?
Ooh, fire.
Oh, it's fire. What month is it? Oh, yeah, it's summertime.
Right.
Does that...
honestly, maybe I'm having a stroke. Like, it's burnt toast.
I think it's like
done.
You just smell fire sometimes, and that heightens your senses. And then it makes you think what month it is.
Okay, doctor. Fuck all. We're not boiling this down to what's happening in my brain, okay? We're boiling this down to...
You try and boil it down,
I'm trying to say, maybe, you know what? Let's take a step back.
Okay.
If you just were in a vacuum, there's no seasons around, you're locked in a dark room, and you smelt fire, what season are you thinking of?
I'm thinking I got to get out of the room if I smell fire. I gotta get the fuck out of that room.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I'm gonna die.
Well, what would you? What
Death
season? Death season. What would you think?
If I was locked in a room.
Let me. You know what? Let's not even answer the question. Let me skip around.
Okay.
What scenario would you smell a fire and think, oh, it's spring? You wouldn't. You see? Spring isn't a fire season, but fall, winter, and summer are all fire seasons.
Okay, I'll say this. The only spring fire smell I understand and I'm associating with right now is like that like when the priest is doing the fucking
The incense.
Easter,
Right.
Easter, but it's like an
That's
incense.
a specific
That's
smell,
a specific fire.
Totally different thing.
That one is like a, you know, when he's doing this
Yeah.
thing with the chain.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
frankincense.
Yeah.
The chain. A little
Yeah.
ball. with
Do
the
that
thing.
chain, hang low, do it lava to the flow.
That's kind of a gangster music.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
That was one of the smartest things I've ever heard. I'm so happy you're my best friend.
I'm entertained by my own comment.